will sit at the chair at the end. But don't sit there, you go there. Go to the chair. And then the two of you will go to the chair. Go to that chair. Go to that chair. And then the referee will give you a signal to sit. And that's when you sit down. And then you pick up your flag. Remember, right hand is red. Okay? Now, the referee doesn't sit anymore after that. Okay? Let me have two people that just come and move. Just for now. Just two people come. One more person over here. Okay, move back. You're not going to do anything. I'm just going to go over it. Move back a little bit. So the referee will come out here like this. And we're going to have two tape on the ground where you'll come up. The referee will do like this, and you stop at the tape. And the referee will stand up straight. And I want everybody to repeat after me. Come on, put your feet together like this, except for the people sitting down. Shobu! Say shobu.
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 Shobu someone.
Shobu someone.
Then the referee will say, Hatching! That means they'll begin the fight. Okay, they'll begin, blah, 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 blah. And let's say we saw point for red. Come on. What's the, no. Okay, point for red is straight out. Good, that is the difference. Okay, straight out, that's the point for red. Now, because in the tournament, we only can go for 1 point, but let's say it was a half a point, it would be down here. Okay? That's the regular rule. If it's a full point, it will be up here. Got it? Everybody's clear?
Yes.
But for the tournament tomorrow, we're going to go right here because everything's going to be 1 point. Just that simple. Okay? Now, let's talk about what goes on after that. Let's say they blah, 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 blah. Somebody did something. I'm going to say, it's done, and you guys just put out your flag. Whichever flag you want. Done! You got to be quicker than that. If you're not quick, you're not going to be counted. That's when we got the cheating. Got it? Okay? I'm going to say it again. Whatever flag you're going to put out. Done! Okay, so I got 1 red straight out. I got 1 red. I got 1 white, and I got 2 red. And let's pretend since you got your left hand, and then you got a white. So I got 2 white, and I got 2 red. So who makes the decision? I make the decision. I can go to either side. Now let's say, I was not in the best position. I didn't see it, but the referee should be in a position to see something, so the referee will make a decision. The referee will stand up there and say, remember, red is to my right hand side, white is to my left hand side. Aka! Everyone repeat. Aka! Aka! Shoot! Keep. Go! So come from here. Let's practice. Come from here with your right hand straight out.
Do we need to follow?
No, you guys,
Yes, ma'am.
you got it. Just stay as you are. Practicing referee. Okay? Okay, then after that, the referee will put the right foot forward and put their hands up like this, right? And we'll say, Sukite, Hajime, Sukite, Hajime. And that's when you guys begin fighting. And if I think I saw something, you guys should be ready to put out your flag. Yame! The minute I say yame, your flag should go, should do something. So, if I saw a point, the easiest is, if you saw a point for red, put out the red flag. Okay, bring it back. Once I make a decision, if you didn't see anything, you hold it up and cover your face. That means you didn't see anything. So now I get to make the decision if I saw something. Okay? That's why I don't want the referee to stop the match unless they actually saw something. Or there's flags. If there's at least 2 flags, that means the other 2 didn't see right away. They need to. Everyone should be doing something with their flag. Okay? Now, if they saw something but it wasn't that good, they go like this, which is Toremasen. I mean, I saw, but it wasn't good. And I'm going to tell you what's good and what's not good. Don't let my son. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't that good. Or, you do like this with your flag. I mean, I saw something, but he passed right by. Or he hit the shoulder. You see, that's not a point. If you call it a point, hand got to be out. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, there might have been a clash. There's no such thing as clash. Somebody touched first. If you're really watching, somebody touched first. So that's the difference. You got to really pay. You can't be sitting and somebody's, no, you need to focus here. So you should see, and if you didn't see, be honest, I didn't see it. It's just that simple. And the decision, the referee doesn't, the referee has to move. Yell! They don't have to run ahead. No, no. If you say, yell! And they continue, okay, stop. Then you have to penalize them. And you say, Yame, if they continue, you can give them a freebie, you bring them up, and say, guys, when I say Yame, you need to stop. Okay? And then now I go back again. So today, touch me. And that's when you begin.
Question, Nancy.
Yes.
Is it possible that the judge, the referee will not give the score?
The referee gets part of the score. If there was two red and two white, and the referee honestly didn't see it, the referee could say.
So there is possibility that the referee will not give the score if it is 2 by 2. Then the decision.
If it's 2 by 2, the final decision is the referee. If he saw or she. If the referee saw one or the other, they need to make a decision. If they honestly did not see it, then they need to move on.
No score. You don't give the score.
Because it's 2 and 2.
Cannot give both score?
No, you cannot give both score. What rule is that?
How they do it at the same time, same landing, same speed, correct landing together, the gallows will be, for instance. Like,
That's when it could be a real clash.
so that's the
Ayush.
So there's no score there.
There is no score for Ayush. Yes.
And one thing, you said that if you don't see as the chief referee, even though they give red or white, what if you see both at the same time? You go.
Then that's Ayush. That's what we just said.
You can give both.
No, there's no point. No clash. No score. But understand this. If the referee is paying attention, somebody touched first.
Anji, is there any video or review?
No, we're not gonna, no, this is not the world championship.
Last time this feeling as there's a video.
This is not the, yes, at the world championship, we do have a video review. Yes, we do. But this is not a world championship. In the world championship, we have a video at the table, and we have somebody, we have a chief referee in every table that's actually watching, and they could review. Okay, but this is not the world championship. Okay? But this is why I want the referee to really focus. You should see who actually touched first, and you have to make a decision. It may not be the popular decision, but you have to be honest with yourself. Don't just figure, I like this club, and I like this club, so I'm not going to make a decision. No, you need to make a decision. That's the part of voodoo. And like I say, if a person is, okay, don't worry, you get a medal, and you get a medal. If that's what you want, or you want to be treated fairly. See? You want to be treated fairly. If I really didn't see, I really didn't see. That means I need to practice more. And the referee should not be doing this. And we're gonna do some referee practicing. They should be walking, just looking, totally focusing. And if they have to, they're not stuck over here. They can stand on this side too, watching. See, outside the ring, watching what's going on. Hey! Moment each. Then we return to original position. Okay? And then from there, they can do it from this side. Okay? Hajime. Okay? All right, I'm moving. Now, I'm going to speed things up a little bit. Let's say we're going to have an out of bound. Let's say the person's foot, okay, make believe the red is the out of bound. If my foot, the heel, touches the red, that's out of bound. I'm out of bound. If I touch the red, I'm out of bound. Yes, it is Jodai. And I'm going to cover that. So only if it touches, but if I'm here, I'm not out of bound. Okay? But if I touch the red, I expect what you're going to do with your flag is this.
So is that a penalty?
That is a penalty. No, I'm going to cover the penalty part. Okay? Now, when I see that, Amen. Otoroich. Aka. Kekoku. That's the first time out. There's nothing done. Okay? And then we go back over here again. Today, right? Moving. But let's say you're about to go out. Come in for a second. I'm throwing a punch and you step out. But I touch you before you step out, that's a point for me. But you still get the joke out.
I still get the
What
I
can
still
be
get the
points on the penalty?
No, he gets the point, right, and then we get the penalty. You award the penalty first. Penalty is awarded first, and then the point. Penalty, then point. Penalty, then point. Penalty, point. Now let's say he goes out a second time. It's still free. It's free. He goes out a third time, he gets a point. You go out again, match is over.
how do you call the second penalty?
Anytime.
So you
Okay. You make sure, you as the judge need to know how many
I have
times.
to make it clear because they
Right.
explain different than before.
Right. You as the judge should know how many times this person gone out of bounds, how many times this person. If you're not sure, how many out of bounds do we have for red? How many out of bounds do we have for white? The score, the people at the table should write it down. Okay, so we know. But you should remember your matches. You see? And it's just that simple. And we also have a penalty. Let's say you got your guard up. Come forward a little bit, you got your guard up. And he's just standing there. He has his hand down, for example, and he's just walking around like this. And when he try to come forward, as an example, he duck. He duck. See? That's defenseless attitude. That's called mugobi. Okay? So I can stop the match, okay? And then we go back to the original position, and I say, Shiro! Mugobi. You start low. He does it again, you go here, he does it again, match is over.
If he punch and get score.
If he punches, he gets a score. Of course, if he touches, he gets a score. But he putting himself, let's say he's coming in to hit me, and I do like this. See, that's defenseless attitude. Or I do this, he's coming in and I'm doing this. I didn't come to fight. Okay? It's called mugobi. Mugobi. Okay? Yes. Mugobi is at how many times? All depend on how many times you're doing it. There's a difference. If you do it the first time, and you're right here, and you just do this, I might give you the, based on how the matches are going, I may give you an unofficial warning. But you obviously, running away, you're going to get the first mugobi. You do it again, it could be enough after I give you a freebie, match is over. But 3 times, that's all. Or it can also be the first time, if you're putting yourself in danger. Okay, if every time the person coming, you're just running, and then you didn't come to fight. So that's why the referee had to look at the match and focus on the match. And for safety.
And I go back to that, how to finish that violation.
Kekoku the first time.
And the second one is
Nitai.
and
Kekoku Nitai.
and the third one is Lacho.
So
That's the only one I'm making it clear because they explained it differently before. So,
No, I didn't explain it.
No.
ask.
They are the same meeting and they stay different.
Because you changed
So
it.
I want to make it sure.
Yeah.
that they get a vote for.
If you just came to do it to run out of the ring, the match is over. The first one is a freebie. Second one, he gets a point. Third one, that's it. You know, sorry.
And so,
Yeah, she asked a question.
Actually, if in that case of that kind of penalty, is that the less the score? Or is probably still, same?
Okay, I don't.
Or no, I mean, if we have the penalty, is that the score will affect the score? Or
No, if the person has 2, and he has, say, 0 or 1, he gets a penalty, it's not a disqualification penalty. He still get a penalty, but he has 2. So what are we doing, 2 minutes running time or 2 minutes stopping time? 2 minutes stopping? Okay, so if within the 2 minutes, he still has 2 points, he has 1 penalty, he's the winner. You got it?
If it has a penalty.
If he has one question at a time, go ahead.
I just follow the question.
Alright.
He was having 2 points.
He has 2 points and 1 penalty.
But then for the penalty of 3.
He doesn't have 3 penalties, he has 1 penalty. Assuming he has 2 penalties, you said? He has 2 points, but he has 2 penalties, right?
Yes.
And then he commits a 3rd penalty, right? Then he loses, you're the winner. The idea is still 3.
Yes, and one more follow-up. Every time, just like having the penalty or just like the movie, still need to issue the movie before giving the penalty. Like issue the
No,
movie.
oh, remember I said, you as the judge need to look at what's going on? If every time you go, whoop, and the person running, it seems like the person gets to run. Exactly. So I want to look at that. And if you do it again, then he gets some Mugobi. You got it? I can go from here to here.
What I
To chewing.
movie is
Mugobi is avoiding,
that's the issue.
is avoiding to fight, running away, right? Evading your opponent. Evading your opponent. Okay? Yes.
I want to be clear. For example, they explain clearly that if I have 2 points,
You have 2 points. You have 2 violations.
and then you will do it. But
That's not what I said. You have 2 points. Okay, how many points does it take to win? 3. You have 2 points, right? And you have 2 penalties, right? And then he's got 1. Or let's say he has 0, right? But you commit another penalty, you're out. He wins. Got it? It doesn't matter. If you have 2 points, but you have 2 penalties, he's got 0, but you commit another penalty, you are eliminated, he's the winner. Okay? Alright? What's your question? Sure.
2 points, 2 penalty, 2 points, 1 penalty. So,
Okay,
what's the difference?
so now, at that point, let's say the 2 minutes is up, right?
Yeah.
Then we could do a ante.
So,
Okay, for example, and this is the way you gotta blow the whistle. See, I would not count yours, but it's too late. You gotta listen for the sound. Okay, then we ready to win. He's the winner.
yeah,
Yes,
it's
that's-
not sorry about the penalty, right? That's-
Exactly. At the end, you got two, he doesn't have enough penalty to eliminate him. It goes by what they say, what you all say. Yes.
You are the 2 judges,
Right?
and then there are 4 judges.
Uh-huh.
We got 3. White, and then one.
White is the winner.
Okay. White, and then.
White is the winner.
But, my question is, if you think, we have bias,
No, white, you're the winner. If you were sitting next to each other, maybe there might be some bias, but if you're away from each other and I blow the whistle and everybody throw their flag up, that's the winner.
So, this is the one.
That's right.
so if you see, just in case, if
see there's a bias, I can do is this. I would step back this way, and I go Shugo, and then he tell me what he saw, and then I go Shugo, separate, and go back, and you tell me what you saw, and I saw, she said feet, you say hand. Then I would say, you need to change your flag because it was hand, and then you change it so everybody can see. Everybody got it? If there's an obvious, huh?
You can change the score right
That's
away.
what I said, it'll change the score.
Yeah.
So everybody could see there was a change in the flag. But it has to be obvious. As the referee, you have to be sure before you do something like that. Okay?
One more
Yes.
question.
No,
Excuse me, Auntie, is it what happened before?
no, we don't want to know about before.
No.
We don't want to know about before.
No.
Let's talk about a question
Our
today.
present,
Romy.
tournament.
No question. We need a question for today.
Yes.
What happened yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
And my question is, supposed to be important, the men on the.
You're telling me you're not asking a
The
question.
table.
You're not asking a question. You're not
Present
asking,
and this seminar.
you're not asking a question. We have people that are present that's going to be at the table.
One.
No, you had a question now. Go ahead.
Follow up, kasi for this question. What
Go
if,
ahead.
what if 2 points, 2 penalties, is there?
It's still on day. It's still on day.
No, what I mean is, for determining who will determine.
The four people will make the decision.
Okay.
On day.
No, because,
The
sir,
four people make the decision. They overrule. I have one vote and there's four other votes. It's the majority. That's it.
because we have some rules that who keep first or who do the score first.
They gotta, I have four people that will decide.
It's going about,
He's giving the Shugo, the first one. There's a Shugo, the first one scores the winner.
No, don't interpret what he's saying. I understand what he just said. I understand what he said. I have four judges. The four judges will give me the final winner.
Still on the judge's side.
That's right. The judges give me the final winners. Just like that. Okay?
it's talking about Sinsu.
Talk about what?
Sinsu, the first, the WP, they use the Sinsu, right? Sinsu, we're talking about the first,
Okay, let me tell you about WKF rule. When was the last time you went to WKF referee training? In January? Because the rule just changed. So, whatever you learn in January, forget it. It changed. Our rule since 1980 has not changed.
That's why, sir, as we are asking what will be the rules.
Well, that's what we're covering. That's why my referees are professionals, because they've been doing it since the 80s. They know it. They know the book. You see? They don't have to think. They know. And let me tell you, I'm probably the worst person that referee one of my students, because I'm going to criticize, I'm going to be really looking, especially for conduct. Okay? And we're going to cover all of that. Okay? Other question. All right, now we're going to get into the meat of everything. All right. Okay, everybody can stand up for that. We can leave the flags in the chair. And now let's say, for example, the match is over. Yeah, you do exactly that. Leave the flag in the chair. And then the referee will stand here and say, Shugo. You guys come this way, and the two of you come back to your spot. And then let's sit down. We got the winner, who's first, who's second, who's third. We do it the same way. Terminate. Right? Alright? And then Atogani, they face you, right? And then you already gave the medal, who's first, who's second, who's third. And then that's it. Next division. Move on. Just like that. We move on. Okay? Now, we're going to get into, everyone's going to take the turn. The 6 people that I have are the one that's going to take turn. You're going to come up, and the rest of you will practice it as they're doing it. Okay, the 6 people. It's 3rd down and above. That was here earlier. 6 of you, right? Okay. Only one of you, only these people, only the people that are up here right now can be referees. Okay? Only them can be referees. The rest of you will probably be judges if we don't have enough. So for example, most likely if we're running 2 rings, we'll have 3 of you in one ring and 3 of you in another ring, and you're each going to have 2 judges. So we got more than enough people. And then the other people that are here will become table helper, and they're the one that's going to keep the score and make sure everything is running right. So we run this thing like clockwork, bang, bang, bang. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to practice. So we're going to start with kata. Okay, before we get into kumite. All right, so we're going to bow in for kata. Okay, we got the competitors lined up. The people at the table already made the announcement who's going to be the first person that come up to do kata, who's going to be the second. You don't need to know their name. The people at the table need to know who they are. When the person finished, they come up and they say the name of the kata, and they do the kata, right? They're the first one, they go back and they sit down. The second one come up, do the kata, they go back and sit down. The third one, and then the first person come up, they do the kata, they got a score. They can come by and say, I'm Elizabeth. Now to make sure that we're putting the score for the right person, right? And then the second person come up, do the kata. My name is Johnny, okay? So now we check the names, and now we do number 4. Number 4th person come up, they do the kata, you give them the score, and they come around and say, you got me? Okay. All right, and they go and sit down. And then the 3rd person come up, do their thing. Meanwhile, I'm finished with kata. I have my little bag, I have my gear, and we're going to talk about what is needed for kumite. Okay, so I have everything right here. Now all the kata division is finished, and the referees have everybody stand up. Okay, and then of course the table people already are doing the math, and we already know who's first. Do we have a tie? That's what the referee will ask. Do we have a tie? Okay, so what will happen is the 3 people that's going to be in a different ring, you'll rotate. Who gets to be, in other words, I'll do one match for kumite. For kata, the same person, the highest person gets to sit in the center. But for kumite, I'll do the kumite for first match, and then you take over the next match, and we keep rotating it like this, only between the 3 of you and the 3 of you. Just that simple. Okay? So, we already finished with kata. Again, how do we judge kata? Any question on how to judge kata? If you say taike Shodan, I expect taike Shodan. If you punch it somewhere and you're going too slow, you gotta judge it based on what you see. What is required is kime, focus, and understanding of the kata. If a person's standing like this and they're like this, the obvious is they're not sure what their next move is gonna be. And you can tell that. Okay? But if you don't know the style, for example, you don't know the kata that they're doing, you still gotta watch out for those things. Focus, proper execution. Is this a fist? No, it's not. You see, so you gotta look out for that. If a person's hand is up here like this, and I don't care what style it is, that's wrong too. So you gotta look out for those things. That's how you judge the whole kata. If this is my front stance, I'm almost about to fall, the obvious is I haven't been practicing. So you gotta that's how you judge kata. Yes, that's simple. And if I'm like this, yeah, and my head is up here somewhere, and I'm trying to stand up, you know, to do my next move. Okay, those are the things you gotta look at. Okay?
There's a question about the katansi.
Okay.
What about that she started the Shudan and finished with Sandan, but she can perform very good.
You talk about she started the kata.
Shudan.
Shodan.
Ending up with
Which kind
Sandan.
of Shodan?
Combination. No. I mean, she got wrong with the kata. She started with Yan Shudan, and at the end she ended with Yan Sandan. But she can really perform very well. Is that okay, or
If
That is
it,
totally
if
wrong.
it's Shotokan,
Yeah,
and they say,
should have, they have been shut down, because that happened last time.
that's right,
That's wrong.
that's wrong. That is wrong. Whatever kata they say, that's what the expectations are.
Nancy,
Yes.
how about, she forget to bow? And in front,
Again, you could minus something, you know, it's just like some person may come up here and say, hey, I'm Shonan! And then they,
Yeah.
that's disrespectful.
Now the question is, Nancy, is
Yes, they did bow.
I didn't bow and then forgot the name of the kata. Just perform the kata without saying what kata is that.
Then you judge accordingly.
Okay.
Judge accordingly. Because a proper kata is done, first of all, proper stance. Us! Okay, whether they do it this way, whether they do like this, whether they do like this, as long as the hand goes somewhere first, and then the head goes, and they're focusing on what they're doing, that's what you count. But if a person come up and they just stay there like this with their hand, for example, and they say, hey, I'm Shodan. And then they just, then you know there's something not right. And that's how you judge the kata. Have you seen that? Yes, we have. People get nervous. Again, what did I say? What's the age? You let them do it again? Raise your hand if you know the answer.
The novice.
All right, your hand, then go up. So we have to discipline ourselves again as well. Okay? 6 years old and under. 6 years old and under, which we, I don't know if we're going to have any, but that's the age. Between everybody over 6, I don't care if you practiced 1 month ago or 5 months ago, you don't do it correct, you don't get a second chance to do it correct.
The question is, all the beginners is that 6 years old. They are 30 something.
I just said that, I'm not expecting you 6 years old, but I'm giving you the rules.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, there's no disqualification, just only
Let them do the kata, and then you give them the even or lower score. But score them. Don't scorch them. Different. Score them, don't scorch them.
Yes.
Okay? Because it's my first tournament, I'm nervous. I'm not sure what to do. Should I bow? What's the name of my kata again? You're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. Okay, I need to move on. Any other question on kata? Okay, no question. Okay, good. All right, so now we're gonna go into kumite. What I want everyone to do is get a partner. Everyone get a partner. Get a partner, everybody, get a partner. Everybody, you guys too. You guys. Two lines. There'll be one line facing each other right here. Single line. All right, before we get started, before we get started, I'm going to go over the rules. And then, for those of you that are here on time, we're going to take a short break if you need water, if you need to, whatever. Because once we get in, we're going to change room, but we're good here.
Stay here.
We say, okay, good.
And it's from
We're going to the 7th floor after this? Okay, then we can do the real cooking there. Yeah, okay, good. All right. And we'll go over the room. How much time do we have for here? We have 12 minutes more? Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's take a break because once I get started, I'm not going to get cooking. We get into cooking. We're going into cooking. There are 6 people. I think I only have 5 forms. If you get another piece of paper, just write, if you're from the same dojo, write your information in the back, but I need your information before we can move on. And the 6 people come and see me before you go upstairs. The rest of you take a break, and then we'll meet. meet upstairs in about 12 minutes. But the 6 people come and see me. The 6 people come and see me. Come and see me, come and see me, come and see me. The 6 people, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come and see me.
May sapatos. Hindi, akyat tayo sa kabila.
Bakit doon ba yung malaki? Ano?
Saan na to?
Wala.
Dara.
Alam mo, sinanin niya, Noy. Sige. Ano yan?
Ay, wow.
Ballpen?
Magkain ka muna.
Ballpen?
Belat mo.
Ballpen po.
Sekretary, hindi ka nagdadala ng pen. Ano ka ba?
High-tech na ngayon. Hindi na uso po.
Ay, techno ka lang. Bakit gagamit pa na ano? Wala akong pen.
Yeah, no, she's happy. But I will say,
You know? Ito yun?
no. Yeah, I've been to Cebu like maybe 4 times.
Sorry. Nakapupunta?
I saw in the photo that you got your license.
Okay natin.
Yeah.
Congratulations! Bro, he's pilot now. So nice your photo, so nice your picture. I saw you.
Oh yeah, drone pilot.
How many fly already?
Just a couple times.
And where? You have fly somewhere?
No, but I plan to. I haven't been to Boracay or
What
Palawan
kind
yet.
of area? Which area? Because my two niece is also the husband is pilot.
Hello, Miss
Toy
Tapia.
drone pilot.
Kumusta ito?
Toy drone. Yeah, no. So I'm not in a big plane. This is a little plane.
Okay. Okay. Wow. But you still have license like that?
Yeah, you have to be registered. Yeah. Yeah, because I can go so high that the plane can crash into my and they brought responsibility into it.
Need the license. You bring the Philippines.
Oo, dito ano lang, kwentuhan lang.
Meron. Wala ka ba dun sa buwan? Buwan ba? Buwan nga. Oh, putulan na dyan. Kaibigan natin.
Pagalitan ako, hindi ito magandang lahat. Zero lang. Ako ba nagtagisip na ako? Sa ano, wala akong minito. Balik ka sa roon. Patay na ako. Grabe lang kayo.
And ako mga YT friends, thank you sa inyong pagsama. Wala pa, kakunti lang pala. Tutuloy ko mamaya.
Seaside, on the seaside,